Hey, Colorado Springs, I'm Craig Terrassa, a licensed real estate agent and the team lead for the A-Team agents at Pink Realty. And as always, this is...
Jessica Halling, and I'm his assistant and agent in training. Today we're going to talk to you about 7 reasons why you would want to work with a realtor, because you don't necessarily have to hire one, but everybody knows it's probably the best idea.
Yeah, and I love how you use the term realtor, because there is actually a difference between a real estate agent and a realtor.
Right.
So a realtor is a member of the National Association of Realtors, and that's an organization that really holds us to a strict code of ethics.
Yeah.
And also it's kind of there to help, it's not just about realtors, it's about protecting the public as well. So it's a great organization.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the list. So first things first is number 1, you're hiring an expert.
Right.
So when you're doing real estate, I mean, these attorneys, they throw so much paperwork in there anymore. I mean, it's just page after page. And so, that's what we do. That's what our job is to make sure the paperwork is correct, to make sure we understand it, make sure you understand it, and just having knowledge of the business. And then there's, like costly mistakes that you want to avoid. I mean, it could be anything from, hey, think about this, or get another inspection done.
Right.
Or, hey, let's make sure we put this in paperwork. We have flexibility so you don't getting stuck with something that you don't want. And then there's a lot of jargon. There's a lot of jargon that's thrown around, and we kind of speak the language, so we can kind of explain that to you and make sure you understand what's going on.
Right, and we have an objective opinion about things in the community, certain locations, maybe even just like the property. We can look at it and tell you maybe that it's probably not the best purchase because the things are wrong with it,
or get it looked at.
Right,
hey,
exactly.
This is something you should know. This is something we see all the time. Look a little deeper into
this.
Right. Yeah. So another thing is marketing power. So just advertising, just putting it on Zillow or the MLS, that doesn't necessarily get the job done.
Right.
So what we do is we have access to many buyers, either our buyers or we have people in our office, other realtors, friends, clients. We have people in the business that are looking for homes, and that's what we do. And also just other realtor contacts. We can reach out and say, hey, we've got this. We looked at one of my properties before. Come check it out. So that's where we do. We have a little more purchasing power, buying power, marketing power.
Right, and that goes into negotiation power as well. And not only power, but knowledge. We have, there's many factors when going into a buy in a house, and there's certain things that you may not know when purchasing a house that you may have to pay for later on. And we can help negotiate the contracts to reflect that.
Exactly. That's a very good point. Number 5 is up-to-date experience. So most people, they sell a home once or twice, a couple times in their life, and it's only a few times, and there's usually several years in between, and the laws change every year. We actually have to go to an update class every year explaining what the new laws are. So we have that up-to-date information for you to help you, whether you're a buyer or seller, explaining what the laws are and what we do to get this thing done. And then also, I mean, we do hundreds of transactions over the year between us and our company. We do tons of transactions. So that is definitely, we have that knowledge, we have that experience to help you out.
Right. And with that experience, we understand that it's an emotional roller coaster, the entire buying process. So you have a rock, somebody to lean on, somebody who will help you keep in line with your deadlines and help even just calm you down at certain times. This is the biggest purchase of your life, so it's stressful.
When we say it's a big deal, it's kind of a big deal. It really is.
So just to have somebody there to talk to at times is even just the best, or to even talk out the situation, whether it's the right decision, things like that.
Yeah, and to help you keep focused, we talked to you in the beginning, hey, what are your goals? What are you looking for? Whether it's a buy or sell. And we kind of help you to try to stay focused on what was important to you before the emotions came in.
Right, exactly.
So that's what we try and do. And the final one is ethical treatment, which we kind of mentioned being, in the National Association of Realtors, that we're held to a high standard of ethics. And that's how we try to do. We try to do ethical dealings. We're not trying to mess you over, or we're not just about profit and money. We actually want, we want you to do well, and we want you to have a great, nice house. And so we try to be professionals with you, with other agents, and all that good stuff. So that's really what we're about here at the A-Team Agents is we want to have a good relationship with you, and we want you to come back. I mean, like you said, you buy more than one house typically, or your friends and family, and we want to do right by you ethically and morally so that you come back to us time and time again.
Exactly.
All right. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the 7 reasons that you should hire not just a realtor, but the A-team agents here. Okay. So you guys have a great and wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, Colin.
Bye-bye.